The year started with euphoria and promise of an improved economic direction. But a few investment summits later, and after major moves to clean up several institutions, we find ourselves in recession with unemployment at unbearable levels. The International Monetary Fund is very concerned, saying government needs to urgently and convincingly implement stalled reforms. It urged President Cyril Ramaphosa's administration to set up anti-corruption efforts as state-owned enterprises and clearly define the role of the private sector. The IMF says wage increases currently draining the fiscus should align with productivity. With regards to small businesses, the group suggested they should not be subject to the outcomes of centralized negotiations. It also touched on proposed land reform, saying it should focus on enhancing agricultural productivity and that policy and security of assets should be clear.
The big danger if the government fails to succeed in actually tackling some of the structural imperatives on this economy, such as fighting corruption, such as fixing the SOEs, and such as restraining wage increases to levels below productivity.
The IMF also warns of dire consequences if South Africa fails to attract investment, expand business activity and increase tax collection.
Should the situation deteriorate, as you have indicated, to a level where our public debt really starts escalating to levels far above those currently in place, I think then we may have to go cap in hand to the IMF for assistance. And what is very unpopular about such measures is that the IMF then dictates to government how it should run its affairs. And I know that the majority of the population would not want to see such an environment emerging.
A further negative review risks increasing our cost of borrowing and will further hurt our escalating national debt. Heidi Giokos in Johannesburg.